How do everyone? Shitty day today. Well, I'm saying shitty. I'm bored shitless. I am really. Anyway, right, so what I've decided to do, just for a bit of content for you guys, and to try and cure my boredom, I could do this real simple, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to mess around with it. Right, Sandra hates these tubs at top, which they're not very pretty, are they? You know what I mean? Pretty. Oh, God. Anyway, so what I intend to do is put some sort of a fold down a door, and it'll come down. You know what I mean? It'll come down from there, and then it'll rest on here. Right, I did have some of this four-way stretch, and like hotels, which I were after something last week and I'd thrown it away, and I've done exactly the same with that. I had about 3 meters of it in length, and I threw it away thinking I'd never use it. So what I'm going to do, the carpet that I did inside the box and this, I've got some left, so I'm going to carpet it, because I'm going to be, rather than going and buying a full piece of, like, I don't know, 4mm, 5mm stuff or whatever, or 10mm or whatever, ply, I'm going to make one, because I've got some scrap wood, and I'm going to make one. It doesn't matter what it's made out of, because it's going to get covered with carpet. Anyway, the problem is, if I can't put a piece of wood there. Look, I even left that there, because I'm going to build a bit of a shelf. But anyway, because these tubs are so wide, well, I'm saying so wide, the actual frame that I'm going to use, which is this, that I made up a few weeks ago, actually, when I had the idea, but I kept putting it off because I didn't really want to do it. Right, then after a lot of messing, right, that's how it's going to go. I'm going to pull it a bit away from boxes. See, when I had the Contica, what I did, I'd cupboard there, and then a long bit, and then come up there. But I want to keep the boxes, because it keeps things nice and fresh, you know. I'm fucking losing it. Anyway, yeah, so, yeah. Now, obviously, this, like I say, it's resting on top of that. So, and I obviously want it away from the tubs, and then I can get them in. Right. As you can see, under there, there's a gap. So, what I'm going to do is, I've marked it out already, look. I'll go that way. Need some ply, cut into that shape there, and then it goes behind this. It'll become apparent anyway. It'll like level it all up, because obviously I can't cut that away, can I? You know what I mean? That's not going to be there, by the way. But I'm also going to cover this in carpet, so it's going to look very, very pretty indeed. Right, so yeah, cut some ply, glue it to this. I might need two pieces, so let's get on with that. Right, I've got a template. There's what I need, so that'll go there like that, obviously, and that. That's wrong, isn't it? One side's different than the size of the other. So we'll turn that round like that. And that is bang on. This is what I meant before, you know. Right, so we'll cut 2 pieces of ply there, and then I'll remeasure for the side. Right, okay, so now we're just putting them on here just to give it a bit of height. Like that. Bit of glue. Well, can you believe this? Glorious early, and now it's going to rain. Look at the state of that. And I can feel it in air. So, I won't be doing this, will I? Today. Right, okay, so just put the carpet on now. Typically now I put everything away and it stops. Right, cut it to width and length. I've been into the van and made sure that the actual thing sits right, and it does. Which is unusual for me, isn't it? Right, start at the back and then it'll wrap round that way. Using Old Faithful, no nonsense, contact adhesive, £3.50, screw fix. Follow the link below and I get £2. Yeah, right. Right, there we are. So that, you can see where that is, what I've done there. That'll be sat like that. The board I'm going to do will be hinged to this. Right, stage one. I don't think these are going to be long enough. Oh, they are. Bit wobbly there, isn't it? They're not long enough, are they, these screws? Right, I found some, but I think they're going way overboard. Look at the size of them. Serious monstrosities. Was a big word. But they're going to work. Cool. Right, so now I'm going to have to try and make some sort of door. Right, I've cut the boards. So this board here is how it is. I need to touch it. So I've had to cut this bloody thing here just to extend it. Right, all I'm going to do now basically is put a frame round and then carpet it. I were going to board the back as well and carpet that, but I don't think, well, I'm not going to have enough board, that's for sure. I've only got that and a little piece. Right, so let that go off a bit. Right, there we have it. It's up. All I would do, put hinges on. I mean, you don't want to see me putting bloody hinges on. It struggles a bit getting out light, but I didn't expect that, I'll be honest with you. I measured from underneath light, but I didn't take into account the thickness of the material, carpet. But what I'm going to do is put a batten, well, something, 2x2 with some, cover it in the same material, and then I've got some those turnkey lock things that I had on the, oh there, so then I'll put a couple of them up. Shame I can't get the grey ones really. If I bet you can. Right, so that's it. I'll just show you going down. May as well, since we're in area. What I have to do is push light up. It's only for time being, isn't it? And telly. There, look. There we go. Yeah. It's obviously not strong enough as a bed, but we're not bothered about that. Well, I'm going to get some, next time I'm at Builders, I'll get a sheet for the back of this. Not that it matters that, but it's just me that. Right, so that's that. Tomorrow, if it's fine, I'm going to get that, you know, the old diesel, the diesel I've taken out. I'm going to get that. I'm going to form an operation on it. No, as George and bloody hell, I've forgotten bloody name. Jane and yeah, George and Jane. George says dissect it, so I'm going to dissect it. So you're just going to have a look at the bearing, if I can get into the bearing, because you never know, do you? What else have I got on the cards? Going away next week, so I've something else to do before we go. You know, I forgot. I know when I get back, I'm going to check out the exhaust system. A rattle's developed when I started up. It was like a tinny rattle. You know, exhaust and box. Do they have cats on these? I don't think they do they? Yeah, that's it really. Right, thanks for watching. Toodle pip. I'm back. Well, I've been sat here having a brew and a fag. I don't like that. I do not like it. Might be different if it were different material, you know, instead of a bloody grey carpet. Well, grey and black and... nah. Don't like it at all. Sorry. Sorry, Sandra, it's coming down. What I'll do is leave it today, come in tomorrow, then if I look at it tomorrow morning and say I don't like it, you know what I mean? It might be because I've been staring at it. It won't be so bad if it, you know, same material, that blue. Well, then it might be a bit much. Or even the four-way stretch. You know what's on the walls and the roof. That might make it look better. There's just something about it I just don't like. Don't like it. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that. I'll say it again. Don't like it. Well, I've enjoyed myself doing it anyway. Cured me boredom. Right, this time I'm going